The dinner was to your satisfaction, no?
Well, to be honest, I didn't care. Everything was delicious.
He did eat all his frog legs.
You know, I especially liked the crunchy parts.
You ate the knees? This must be your first visit to Maison Hubert. Is this a special occasion?
It's our 19th anniversary.
The 19th? It cannot be. Why, you must have snatched him right from the cradle. Excusez-moi.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Oh. That is some ornate object there.
I designed it myself. Go ahead, try it on.
Which ear does it go on?
It's a tie clip.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. That's better. It fits and everything.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you, honey. I'm so glad it's not another flat box. The last thing I need is another yellow scarf.
They were out of flat boxes.
Dick, we've been married 19 years, and you've given me 19 yellow scarves.
No, 20. I gave you one on the night you proposed. Now, scarf giving is an old Loudon tradition. It started, about 20 years ago.
Just about the same time you started smoking those smelly cigars after every anniversary dinner.
You know, this is also Hubert's anniversary.
There's a Mrs. Hubert?
In a sense. Do you know what is the dream of every little French boy?
To dance the can-can with Jerry Lewis.
That goes without saying. It is also the dream to own a chic gourmet restaurant in a small village in Vermont. Oh, she has been so good to me these 10 years, so giving, so very like a woman.
Well, Hubert, congratulations to you and her.
Every year, the busboys make a petit surprise for Hubert. And every year, I act surprised. How's this?
I wouldn't change a thing.
Surprise! Oh, pour moi!
Where are you going?
To the bathroom. Another old Loudon tradition.
Did Stephanie's flight get off on time?
Well, there was an hour delay.
Engine trouble?
No, it took the ground crew that long to pry me off the landing gear. Oh, why did she leave me?
Michael, she just went to Newport to see her folks. She'll be back in a few days.
How can you be so sure?
She only took a dozen suitcases.
You're right, and nary a steamer trunk among them. Hallelujah, my honeys are coming home.
How horrible.
Okay, so my Jolson's a little rusty.
I'm not talking about you, Michael. Maison Hubert burned down last night.
What?
They think it was a grease fire in the kitchen.
Anyone heard?
I'm devastated.
I'm Larry, this is my brother Darryl, and this is my other brother Darryl.
What's with the limp salute?
Is Darryl mourning the demise of Maison Hubert?
Oui. But he also has a far more personal problem.
And that is?
He wants fat lips.
Get in line.
After years of watching the ladies at the Department of Motor Vehicles flock to the full and voluptuous lips of Darryl, Darryl here has begun to question the effectiveness of his own puny pair.
They look fine to me.
Would you like them firmly pressed against your own?
No.
Then you can see Darryl's predicament.
Fellas, being the possessor of prodigious puckers, let me offer you a little lip service. Collagen injections. The new age cure for the kissing impaired.
It was good enough for Cannes Film Festival Award winner Barbara Hershey. It's your call, you liplessness. Then let the injections begin.
See you boys in con.
Rough night to be a volunteer fireman, huh, George?
They're not paying me enough for this kind of hell. Thanks for the scarf, Joanne. I've been sweating like a pig.
Understandably, I mean, you've been battling a towering inferno wielding your mighty axe.
Oh, I didn't do any wielding. I just took donuts to the other firemen.
That's putting it on the line.
It is when the lead hose man wants honey buns every 15 minutes.
The paper said it was a grease fire in the kitchen.
No, although that would have worked too. Turns out some careless smoker tossed a lit cigar into the trash bin in the men's room. The chief is fairly sure the culprit is a man.
Dick, you went to the men's room, you smoked that cigar, and you burned down Maison Hubert.
Joanna, you can't go around accusing people with nothing more than overwhelming evidence.
Land of Goshen, you turned our 4-star bistro into a 4-alarm flambe?
Well, Dick, you have to tell Hubert that you destroyed his life.
I'd rather not.
One moment I have everything. The next, poof, all gone. Except this espresso maker, a rescue as I knocked the busboys out of my way.
Did I tell you how much I enjoyed dinner last night?
The firemen, they were so brave. They almost saved the kitchen. But some fool keep pestering them with these pastries.
I'm sure the insurance covers everything.
Oh, of course I can rebuild, but sequels, they are never as good. Remember Arthur 2 on the rocks?
Yeah, but then how about Police Academy 6? I thought Bubba Smith gave the performance of his life.
True, but without the dynamic Steve Gutenberg, the film was just so much fluff.
All right, I'll give you that. On the other hand, the writing...
Dick! Didn't you have something else to discuss with Hubert?
Oh, right. Oh, and by the way, feel free, to stay here for a couple days until the shock wears off and you're ready to go back home.
So you are too generous to Hubert. My eyes, they must weep.
Here. Keep it.
Thank God for my friends. Thank God for America. But most of all, thank God for Dick Lodal.
I burnt down your restaurant.
Pardon?
I was smoking a cigar in the men's room.
You did this to me.
Hubert, are you okay?
But of course, in France, we have this saying, c'est la vie, that's life.
Well, that's what all the people say.
Riding high in April, burnt down in May.
Hubert, isn't there anything we can do for you?
Perhaps some cafe, huh? Oh, Rochelle. Her espresso is so full-bodied. Be gentle with her. And after, she'd like to have her filter bathed with warm soapy water and a little spigot wiped with a damp washcloth.
I'll let you do that.
Hubert, I must say you're taking this very, very well.
In France, we have another saying. Hein? L'homme qui a senti ma maison, dormir avec le fromage.
I don't understand French.
I translate. The man who burned down my house, he sleep with the cheeses.
I don't even understand it in English. Where does the cheese part come in?
I explain. There is no escape from the cheese. Run to Holland, there is Gouda. Run to Greece, there is feta. If I'm a beanstalk, that is Jack.
I'm afraid you lost me in Greece.
I will have my revenge, good friend. You will not know when, you will not know how. But as long as there is a hair on the side of my head, I will get you, Dick Lowdown. I will get you!
Well, what do you mean, get me? What happened to, say La Vie?
You think you can turn down Maison Hubert and not to pay the piper?
Well, I said I was sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? Oh, well, then everything is magnifique. Let's go down, see. En garde, monsieur. My reign of terror, it now begins.
Well, Rochelle is heating up.
I was just telling monsieur that when the firemen arrived, I put them in the no-smoking section.
Isn't he a riot?
Yeah, he's killing me.
But I am so weary, I must rest to rebuild my strength.
Well, Hubert, you take the third room on the left, and I'll bring your espresso right up.
You are too swell. You and the monsieur. See my croissant, they go over like the hotcake.
Oh, Hubert, couldn't you just stay here and take care of us forever and ever?
Please.
No, I'm sure Hubert's a very busy man. He has other innkeepers to terrorize.
Monsieur, you know how to tickle the armpit of Hubert. No. This one is not for you. My boo-boo. The one with the black olive was made as special for you.
I hate olives.
It has served its purpose. Please enjoy.
Does arsenic smell like spinach?
Dick, this morbid death wish of yours is putting a crimp in my croissant. Look, let's settle this once and for all, huh? Hubert, did you poison Dick's omelet?
But you are too clever. Oui, I poisoned Monsieur Dick's omelet. And I poison your omelet, and yours, and yours, and yours, and yours. All the omelets are poisoned. Run for your life. Run for your life.
You see, Dick, he was using sarcasm to make a point.
I guess it was too subtle for me, George.
Well, Super Mikey's off to the supermarket.
You will play, Super Mickey. Sub-item for tonight's dinner.
Endive, asparagus, radicchio, capers, rat poison, croutons.
We don't have any rats around here.
Au contraire. Last night I saw a big one crawling into your room. And that rat must be punished.
But he's not a bad rat. He only smoked one cigar.
He's still peddling his paranoid act.
Oh, I'm at my wit's end. Attention, attention. Tonight a special treat. Rat poison in a salad niçoise. Please dress accordingly.
What a madcap chap. I do so admire that. Hi, Jojo.
Hi, Michael. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
So long, Joanna.
Where are you going?
I'm going to drive over to Danny's Diner and have some food that's not poisoned.
Well, don't worry about your brakes. They're fine now.
My brakes were fine before.
Hubert didn't think so. He was afraid they might give out rounding Johnny Cake Curve.
What a lovely guy. I'm not sure I could wake up at 3 a.m. to fix Dick's brakes.
I'm going to go upstairs and suck up some toothpaste.
See you later, honey.
Where are you going?
To the mall. I'm going to return the yellow... Never mind.
Well, maybe I'll tag along. I only say that because there's a deranged Frenchman here who wants to kill me.
Bye-bye, Dick.
be surprised if you find me filled full of holes like a hunk of Swiss.
See you later, Dick.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
You Bear gave me $10 to go to have a drink, eat dinner, and see a movie.
You always were a cheap date.
Thanks.
I wouldn't mind seeing a movie.
I'd ask you to come along, but you've already seen Police Academy 6.
Yeah, but that's the one movie that I could see over and over again.
Sorry, Dick, I need a little time away from you.
Bonjour. Did the handyman go bye-bye?
Yes, but if you want him, I can run like the wind and catch his truck.
Don't bother! I'll wait till he returns to give him this. I need him to sharpen it. It's so dull, it will not even cut through bone.
Hi.
Am I glad to see a familiar lip?
A pricey specialist forced Darrell to cut his dream in half. We should have picked our own doctor and not listened to Ivana Trump.
Why don't you guys stay here and tell me the whole story, even if it means, starting with your birth.
Another time, perhaps. We just stopped by to get a reaction to Darrell's lip from the gentler sex. Is Miss Joanna available for a quick swoon?
No, she's at the mall.
Come on, Darrell. Let's go see if your lip gets a rise out of them babes at the DMV.
Peek-a-boo.
Who Bear?
I just had the uncontrollable urge to run around the house and come in through the front door.
Well, now that I've got my coat on, I think I'll go upstairs and take a nap.
You sleep on the left side?
Why do you ask?
Oh, no particular reason.
Look, I can't take this anymore. I burnt down your restaurant and I deserve to be punished. But this waiting is driving me crazy. If you're going to do something, do it and get it over with.
You seem uncomfortable.
Yes.
And frightened?
Yes.
You find it difficult to breathe?
Yes.
Yeah, I get you.
Huh?
I said I would get you, and I get you. I get you good.
How did you get me?
You don't eat, you don't sleep for one whole day. I'll make your entire life miserable.
Then you're not trying to kill me.
If I want to kill you, I'll make you eat German food.
That's it? It's over? I won't be sleeping with the cheeses?
Not unless you want to smell up your sheets. God, I cook for you, eh? You must be famished.
Yeah, all I had today was a bowl of crest.
Well, we start with a light appetizer. Let's say cheese pop. I get you again.
Barry, you're starting to get on my nerves. What happened to Darrell's lip?
He had it removed. He discovered it's not the size of a man's lip the gals at the DMV are interested in.
Yeah, that's talk around the locker room. I heard that what motor vehicle women really love is a guy who's sensitive, a guy who's not afraid to cry.
They should have been there when the doctor ripped Darrell's lip off.
Yeah, I'll bet they're kicking themselves.
Anyway, what really gets them DMV babes revved up ain't lips at all. It's these. Whip them out, Daryl. Let's get a move on. Those lovelies in license renewal punch out at 4:30.
Well, Dad was right. I should have married a DMV girl.
Stay cool all summer long with Nick at Night's Block Party Summer. It's TV hits in 6 show blocks every night. So stop by and stay cool tomorrow night. Laverne and Shirley Monday, only on Nick at Night. Now, stay tuned for Dick Van Dyke, next here on Nick at Night.
Yeah. Oh, Steph, I know you've only been in Newport a few days, but being in Hartsville is killing me. You're right, I am droning on and on about myself. How are you holding up, Cuppers? That much fun, huh? I thought baby showers were just a lot of women yakking it up about... Your dad hired musicians. Well, sure, they were okay once, but without John, they're just another Liverpool garage band. Don't worry about me, Cuppers. I'll bear up. You just keep having the best time of your life. No, I do not want to talk to Yoko. Okay, bye. Steph's off hobnobbing at a baby shower with the Fab Three, and I'm stuck here with you.
Tragedy strikes some people so young.
Michael, you know showers are for women only.
So are Sweet 16 parties, but it didn't stop me from having one.
Michael, what do you want us to do? Throw a shower for you?
Could you?
No.
Oh, thanks, Dick. Set me up just to knock me down.
Well, you know, why shouldn't the father-to-be have a party? It might be fun. I could make my famous potato salad.
Ixnay, Mrs. Ickday. There'll be no skirts at this soiree, right, Dick?
Yeah, you know, let a woman into a baby shower, and the next thing you know, they're crashing our gymnastics classes.
So true. Okay, let's divvy it up. I'll do the guest list, and you provide the rest. And serve whatever you like. You know, quiche, finger sandwiches.
Artichoke hearts in a creamy vinaigrette.
You sly dog. You've thrown one of these before. Adios. I'm having a shower.
So, I've had 4 today, and I still feel dirty. Hello, Dick, Joanna.
Miss Goddard?
As you know, I wear 2 hats, the hat of head librarian and the toque of president of the local pastry club. Today, I'm in the latter guise to extend a rare honor.
The pastry club proudly presents an evening of poetry and pasties.
That can't be right. That should say pastries.
Either way, it sounds like a fun evening.
You said something about an honor?
Well, as you know, every year the poetry competition is judged by Talcott Harding.
Honey, you've seen Talcott. You know, that sweet little old man with the long white hair.
Oh, yeah, I met him at the market once. He bit me when I took the last bottle of herbal conditioner.
Ordinarily, Talcott would jump at the chance to judge the contest again.
What's stopping him from jumping?
He's dead.
That would make it dicey.
So who'll be judging this year?
Dick, we feel the next logical choice would be you.
No, thanks. I hate poetry.
Well, so did Talcott Harding, but he showed up.
Look, I can't tell a good poem from a bad one.
Well, you won't have to. I win every year.
Well, that'll certainly make it easier.
Then you'll do it?
No, like I said...
Good. I hope that we won't have another unattractive display of tears when you lose again this year. Well, see you Saturday.
Gee, honey, if I win this year, I hope people won't think you gave me preferential treatment.
Well, you won't be winning.
Why not? Don't you think my poems are good enough?
Good is, such a subjective term. While most people like what William Shakespeare wrote, I'm sure there are some people that don't.
So you're saying that even though you don't care for my poetry, some people might?
Yeah, right.
How kind and sensitive and compassionate you are to tell me my poems are stupid.
See, stupid is, it's such a subjective term.
Invites for the innkeep, and you'll note each is hand-painted and numbered by the artist.
Well, this must have set you back a small fortune.
Well, not me. You're the host of this baby bash. I figured you'd be proud to pop for this papa-to-be. Not to worry, Dickums. Let me explain the Circus of Stationery's easy monthly billing plan. 36 low monthly installments followed by a modest balloon payment.
Not footing the bill for your shower. Besides, I have to judge a corny poetry contest Saturday.
Pardon, but perhaps you can persuade those pentameter pushers to postpone.
Michael, I'd rather turn you down than Miss Goddard.
Well, fine. Go listen to your sissy poetry. I'll be bonding with the boys over watercress sandwiches.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, I was just going to go into the lobby to get nothing.
Well, then you'd better, hurry.
All right.
Where are you going?
To get nothing.
Don't let me keep you. Morning, Joanna. If you're doing the crossword, I can help you with Fiddler on the Blank.
Actually, George, I'm working on a poem.
I can't help you with that. But if you want, I could hot glue the tassels on your pasties.
George, they're pastries. Besides, I'm not entering this year.
Why not? Now that Talcott Harding's passed away, Miss Goddard isn't a shoo-in anymore. Unless she's carrying on with the new judge.
Dick is the new judge.
And he uses the same herbal conditioner Talcott used. The kind that gets Miss Goddard all hotted up. The Big Hurt. Gee, I tried to write a poem once called The Big Hurt. Did you drop an engine block on your foot, too?
This isn't about a physical hurt. It's about my personal feelings.
Can I read it?
Well, it's not really polished yet. I mean, the imagery might be a little off. Also, the rhymes are a bit forced.
It's beautiful.
I thought so, too.
This is even better than that poem Miss Goddard wrote last year. Ode to a Glistening Plowman. You've got to enter this poem.
With Dick judging, it'd be like spitting in the wind.
But this should be shared with the world. And if it means taking a face full of spit, I'm your man.
Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the bluebird. Nevermore.
That was absolutely haunting.
Yeah, and I thought he peaked last year with his Tracy at the bat.
Mr. Rusnick, are you sure you actually wrote that poem?
What are you implying, Judge?
Well, it's just that your poem is reminiscent of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven.
Anybody hear me say anything about a raven?
Well, don't think Dick knows any more about birds than he does about poetry.
Our next piece is a collaborative effort by Jim Dixon and Chester Wanamaker.
Isn't it unusual for two people to write a poem?
Not when they share the same poetic soul.
Yeah, we're two bodies with but one mind.
Well, who's ever using it tonight, would you please begin?
Pals, a poem by Jim Dixon
And Chester Wanamaker.
As kids, we too shared everything from baseball bats to gals. And from that time, we've always been the very best of
friends.
Years later, we played poker at our next-door neighbor, Hal's, and helped each other win because you always help your
friends.
If you want to know the secret of our very high morals, it's I've got him and he's got me, and that's what makes us
friends.
Excuse me, fellas, but I couldn't help but notice you never used the word pals.
That's poetic license, Dick.
Come to think of it, Jim, the word pals would have rhymed here.
Oh, yeah.
And here. And here. Why didn't you think of that?
Well, why didn't you?
Because you made me do all the typing.
That's because you kept making me add wheat checks to the party mix.
That's only because you kept picking them out.
Well, you should have let me eat them straight from the box like I wanted to.
Jim Dixon, you're really pushing my angry button.
Fellas. All right, our last contestant is Miss Goddard. Miss Goddard?
Thank you, Judge Loudon. And might I add that your hair smells particularly herbal this evening.
I wondered why you were sniffing me before.
The Entwining by Prudence Goddard. Weaving and churning and heaving, they went until they were spent and filled with the scent of passion and moisture and fever. Swooning and sighing and crooning, they lay for most of the day. They rolled in the hay while he swore that he'd never deceive her. Groaning and gasping and moaning, they shrieked until their loins creaked. The two lovers peaked. How ironic that soon he would leave her.
Thank you, Miss Goddard.
Well, we've got a better idea of what killed Talcott Harding.
Well, I think that's about all we have. I know I've heard enough.
Wait, Dick. I've got one.
I hope it's a haiku. I'm hungry.
The big hurt. My hurt comes from a flame no one can see. It's seared away the hope inside of me. Time heals most things. I'll scar where I've been burned. But what I've lost can never be returned.
George, I had no idea you were so profound.
Now, Joanna's the profound one. She wrote this poem.
Profound? This is the woman who holds the town record for the number of times she's checked out 60 days to a tighter tummy.
I thought I held that record.
I wrote that poem. Doesn't anyone believe me?
Yeah,
Well, you believe me, don't you, Dick?
I sure wouldn't mind hearing pals again.
And he's got me, and that's what makes us
Friends.
So, do you believe I wrote my poem?
Honey, I'd like to, but that poem, it just isn't your style. It's so, good.
And I tried so hard to make it bad. George, tell these people that I wrote that poem.
I was there.
Did you actually see her write it?
No, but I did see her read it.
Maybe the judge's wife is not aware of the difference between reading a poem and writing one.
But it's mine, I swear it.
Give it up, woman. That ship has sailed.
This is so damn stupid.
Why don't we let her write another poem while we sit here and watch?
George is right. Our opinion of Joanna should be based on her ability and not on her gutter mouth.
I think that's
This
fair.
is appalling. Dick, don't you think this is ridiculous?
Well, ridiculous is such a, subjective term.
Well, I guess rational thinking has no place in this room. Nobody can just sit down and write a poem without any inspiration.
We weren't inspired at all when we wrote Pals.
Come on, honey, dash one off and we can all get out of here.
With all these people sitting here staring at me?
It seems Little Miss Inexperience needs her privacy. Everyone, turn your backs on the Loudon woman.
You might want to steer clear of your usual stuff about clowns crying the saddest tears of all.
Now that our backs are turned, she'll probably just have George knock off another one for her.
All right, that's it.
Took you long enough.
Okay, Joanna, lay it on us.
I refuse to be degraded by some small-minded people who get some perverse joy in passing judgment just so they can fill up their own empty lives.
Well, I don't like it. It doesn't even rhyme.
It's not a poem. It's what I'm feeling. Angry. Hurt. Like what I felt when I wrote that poem.
Oh, so all that burning and searing was because of our little tiff.
Tiff? Sounds like you were branding her.
I feel another poem coming on.
So the reason that your poem was good was because of me.
Get a load of this guy. First he humiliates his wife, now he's trying to take credit for her beautiful poetry.
What a disgrace.
A damn disgrace.
Damn disgrace.
Damn, baby, damn, but not damn.
Here, a little bedtime reading.
Dick, make your decision. Who's the winner?
Well, it's a tough call, but the winner is my lovely and talented wife, Joanna.
After all these years of never even coming close, the one year my husband is the judge is the year that I finally win this prestigious honor, and I am just about the happiest
Joanna, you're babbling.
girl in the world.
Well, that puts an end to our
Well, not so fast. You still have to judge the pastry competition.
the pastry competition.
Poetry counts for 10%, pastry for 90.
It's a biathlon.
You mean all this poetry crap was just a warm up for a pastry competition?
Well, why do you think the pastry club hosts it?
Wait until you sink your teeth into my hot sticky buns.
Don't listen to her. I made my cranberry crisp.
What's that?
Dick, it's your favorite. You know how much you love my cranberry crisp with a big cup of coffee.
How else am I going to wash it down?
No, I understand. Yeah, sure. Oh, Same thing happened to a few of the other guys. Yeah, well, I'm sure the pressure really cooks when you're boning up for a bar mitzvah. Sure. Bye, Muhammad.
Honey, I'm sorry, Miss Goddard won, but, you know, your cranberry crisp was a touch on the dry side.
Well, it wouldn't have been dry if you hadn't taken so long judging the poetry.
Joanna, there's no shame in coming in dead last.
I prefer to think of it as a distant ninth, Judge Loudon.
Is it just me, or does this shower seem kind of slow?
I guess the concept of an all-boys shower was just too new age for this one Porsche town. At least you dudes showed up.
Well, around here, George and I are the vanguard of everything hip and trendy.
Anybody got their name on this bowl of sauerkraut?
It says George Utley now.
Oh, boy.
Don't you want to consume that kraut with your cronies?
If you don't mind, I'd rather party hardy alone in my room. I've got some late-night reading to do. The Branded Handyman.
Well, good night.
You're leaving too? Don't you feel sorry for me?
No more than usual.
Oh, I get it. You'd rather be with Joanna.
Anybody got their name on those cocktail wieners?
Those dogs say Dick.
Great shower.
Thanks. Care for a white wine spritzer?
No.
Bite of baklava, baked it myself.
No.
So where's my shower gift?
I didn't get you any.
Oh. Well, night, Dick.
I wonder if his poetry is this good.